François Blouet de Camilly, Count de Saint-Pierre-sur-Dives, D.D., a French Catholic clergyman of the 17th and 18th centuries, was the 88th Bishop of Toul from 1706 to 1721 and, briefly, the 117th Archbishop of Tours from 1721 to 1723. Life and career. François was born on the 22nd of May 1664 in Rouen, Normandy, France, the son of Augustin Blouet, Seigneur de Camilly, du Fresnay de Canet et d'Icolon, a councillor of King Louis XIV and a member of the Parliament of Normandy, and of Catherine Grossin. Although two of his brothers went into the military, François's choice of a career in the Catholic Church was influenced by the examples of his father's brothers and sisters. One of the brothers became a teologal in Bayeux and another was an archdeacon in Coutances. The third brother, Jean-Jacques Blouet de Camilly, C.J.M., was the second superior general of the Congregation of Jesus and Mary, succeeding the founder, St. John Eudes, C.J.M. Two of the sisters both became nuns. So did three of François's own sisters. With his studies at the Sorbonne in Paris, François graduated with a M.A. in August 1682 and a theological licentiate and a doctorate on the 30th of September 1692. When he was still at the Sorbonne, he was posted to the Church of Saint-Sulpice, Paris, for 2 years, beginning in November 1683, and then lived at the Missions Étranges Seminary, also in Paris. He became the Abbé Commendataire and Comte de Saint-Pierre-sur-Dives in Normandy on the 4th of November 1690, but he was not ordained as a priest until 1692. The next year, in 1693, he became the Abbé Commendataire of the Valricher Abbey in Saint-Ouen-le-Pin, also in Normandy, with the Cistercian order, in 1693, and the Grand Vicar of Strasbourg with the Order of St. Benedict in 1694. The Bishop of Toul. On the 11th of May 1704, by letters patent, Blouet de Camilly was promoted to the ranks of the Bishop and Comte of Toul, but he did not assume his authority until the 7th of September 1705. He was ordained as the bishop on the 12th of November 1705 and installed on the 13th of December 1705. As the bishop and count of Toul, Blouet de Camilly found himself in the controversy over Jansenism, which threatened to send the Catholic Church of France into a schism. Personally a Molinist, he tried to stay in the middle throughout the furore. He favored the Jansenists in his diocese, but he also corresponded with the Archbishop of Cambrai, François Fénelon, who was against the Jansenists. When Pope Clement XI issued his apostolic constitution, Vinim Domini, in 1705 against Jansenism, the bishop published it for his diocese as a mild command. In 1713, he was one of the 40 bishops who received unigenitus, the papal bull against Jansenism from Pope Clement XI, but he was also the first to withdraw his support. The Archbishop of Tours. Nevertheless, on the 9th of January 1721, again by letters patent, Blouet de Camilly became the Archbishop of Tours. He was the 117th Archbishop of Tours, with the added rank of the primate of the Catholic Church for the province of Touraine. When Matthew Marais heard the news, he commented, Grand théologien, mais Moliniste, et qui trouve à Tours, a qui parle. St. Simon added, Vin Normand de beaucoup d'esprit et d'adresse. The promotion might have been engineered by the Duke of Lorraine, Leopold. When François was still the Bishop of Toul, Leopold made several attempts to remove his duchy from the bishop's authority. He tried to have the diocese dismembered and its parts given to its neighboring dioceses, but the Parliament of Metz would not allow him. Neither would the bishop, and he did not wish to speak to him either. The duke then tried to get the help from his brother-in-law, the regent of France, Philippe II, the Duke of Orleans, but the regent refused. Then François was given the transfer to Tours. Blouet de Camilly held his new office from 1721 to 1723. His appointment was finally confirmed on the 20th of January 1723, and his consecration was performed on the 1st of May 1723. But his pinnacle was short-lived. He died on the 17th of October 1723 in Ligeuil, Touraine, France, while he was on the tour of his archdiocese. When his body was brought to St. Gatien, his heart and entrails were removed from it and buried in the choir of the St. Martin's Church in Ligeuil. His death was blamed by his contemporaries on the work of his ministry, and indeed he fell ill after he preached and confirmed. The archbishop's body was brought to Tours for burial. He left behind his personal library of over 2,211 books. He also left behind a house in Liverdun, 9.6 miles northeast of Toul. As the Bishop of Toul, he had it built to be the official residence of the bishops of Toul. It is still standing today with the name of Hôtel de Camilly.